What's up, guys? It is Nick, and I am back for my second part of this commentary. And the reason I'm saying second part is because that first one served mostly as a segue into this commentary. Now, in that last one I talked about, I asked you guys 3 questions. You know, what's your favorite single player, favorite multiplayer, and what is your favorite game growing up? So you guys heard my answers. I heard a few of your answers, and the reason I asked that question is because I kind of wanted to use that to talk about my gaming history and just me playing games growing up and how I got into gaming as much as I do now. So starting off, I got my PlayStation when I turned 7, and I'm not one of the kids that was spoiled. You know, I was never by any means spoiled. I know the value of hard work. So don't call me one of the kids that just gets shit when he asks for it, because that's not the case. Anyway, aside from that, that PlayStation came with Spyro the Dragon. You know, I played that game, and I remember playing it, and I just absolutely loved it. It was so challenging, it was unique, it was fun. There was nothing I didn't like about the game. Of course, it was hard at certain points. You know, every game is supposed to be hard. But for a 7-year-old, it's just a little bit harder. But I managed to beat that game, and I liked it so much that I bought the second one when it came out, and I got the third one for Christmas when the third one came out. So I played all 3 of those, and on a side note, I actually played all 3 recently, and I beat them all without dying once, and they're all 100%. They're all at 100% too. So those games can go ahead and suck it. I don't know why I said that, but it's one of those things that I'm sure me at a younger age would be proud of. You know, because those games, like, there were certain parts where you faced off and die a bunch of times, you know. So, with that being said, shortly after getting a PlayStation, I think it was about maybe 8 or so, I got a Game Boy Color, and that came with red version, and that was glued to my hand. You know, I had no idea what I was doing at first. I was mostly just walking around. I remember spending like more than an hour in what part was it? I think it was the Indigo Road or whatever the hell it is. You know, where they ask you, do you have all these badges and shit? You know, of course not, because I just came from Peloton, but you know, I'm running around in there like, what the fuck is going on? And I was kind of confused. So I did that for like a couple hours. But I remember playing that game so much, and I absolutely love that freaking game. But I had no idea what I was doing at first. Absolutely no idea, no clue whatsoever. So much so that because I was getting my ass kicked so hard by Brock, the first game, you know, by Charizard, he was kicking my ass so hard that by the time I reached the first gym, I was level 45 or so with that Charizard, Charmeleon at that point, I guess. And by the time I beat the second gym, I was about level 45 or 50. I'm not even kidding you. So yeah, it was a bit ridiculous, and but I managed to beat it, and I remember beating the game entirely. It just took me a little longer, you know, because right now, if you want to beat the game, you get stuck on a point, you just go ahead and Google it and be like, how do I get past this final boss? You know, Pokemon's a lot different than that, but you know, it still applies. You know, there wasn't like that resource to pull from, and especially when you're 8 years old, things are just that much harder for you. So I remember playing that game a lot, and I remember it kind of frustrated me, but it also intrigued me, and it sparked enough of an interest in me that I still love it. And it's one of those games that you know, I look back on it. It's probably like the defining game in my childhood, considering I played it so much. I played Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And only recently have I played like the Ruby and Sapphire, I think it is. So I played those recently, but other than that, nothing new. Going on from that, I also got StarCraft when I was 10. Got that from my uncle, and that got me hooked on strategy games, like StarCraft, Command & Conquer, Age of Empires, and I remember playing all those games for a long while. And I remember playing them, and I still play some of them now. In fact, as recently as yesterday, I was playing StarCraft, just to try it out again. And I actually played StarCraft 2 right after that because I just got it installed, so that game was a lot of fun. Anyway, getting off topic. Moving on from playing strategy games, I got a PS2 that I had to pay for. So I bought myself a PS2 and an N64 because I have a GameStop pretty close to my house. So I worked like all summer and I saved up and stuff. And I saved up enough and I saved up some birthday money. So I went over there and I bought myself a PS2 and an N64. And I played Conker's Bad Fur Day, Serious Man. It was like all the hits from N64. And looking back on it, I kind of wish I had an N64 instead of a PS1, but what can I do? So I played PS2 and I played like Ratchet and Clank and basically every game that was popular along with PS2. You know, like Madden and all those other games like that. I played the original Call of Duties, Medal of Honors, everything. And I just kind of settled with like my strategy games, my old Game Boy, my PS2 and my N64, and I just settled with that. And then one summer my aunt offered me a job with her to work for like $10 an hour. There's grueling hours, you know, from like 9 in the morning till 10:30 at night. I'm not even kidding you. But it's $10 an hour, and as hard as the work was, you know, it was cleaning the apartments that she had, because she has apartments for college kids, and they go out every year. So I got that, and I made a boatload of money. And so I managed to save up for an Xbox 360, all the games, all the amenities, and I never had Xbox Live. And so I had my Xbox for about a year and a half before I had Live, and got on Live, and the rest is history. And obviously, you know, like I talked about playing like my favorite games like Fallout, Mass Effect, and whatnot, and those games just came along with the progression to like an Xbox. And I guess that's all I can really talk about, you know, as far as, you know, my gaming history, because like that basically covers everything up until now. I mean, I played like GTA 4 and all like the Call of Duties and Madden games, and I was offline, and then when I got online it was all like Modern Warfare 2 basically. And even now it's still the case. I'm not on very much. When I was on over the summer, it was a lot of Modern Warfare 2. Some other games, you know, like to mix it up with some Red Dead or some GTA or something like that. So that's always good. Yeah, that basically takes us up and through the end of the commentary. If you guys, hopefully you guys would have some thoughts on this. I know some of you guys aren't the same age as me, so some of the stuff I said isn't really, it doesn't really relate to you guys. But I'd love to hear how you guys got into gaming. You know, what are some games that you still wish you could play today? And a side note for the gameplay, the reason I'm destroying all my trophy systems is because I'm going for SitRep Pro. So if you guys need SitRep and you don't feel like killing yourself 1,000 fucking times going for like Clone Wars and shit, just go ahead and toss one down every little bit and knife it. And that's the easy way to get SitRep, which is, in my opinion, very useful. So this has been Nick, guys. Take it easy, and I don't know when the next video will be, but it'll be soon. So take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, fuck you, pay me. Peace.